Yeah, what were these? There was these little Czech, like little cakes, but they had like custard in the middle. What were they called? I think I'm okay for logs, so let me go and get... I think I'll be alright with 32 straw, you know, on this. Oh, what were they? I need to think. No, they weren't like Jaffa cakes. They were... It looked like just a plain dough or pastry, but they had custard in the middle, which is like a sweet... Well, we call it custard. What else? What other countries might call it something else? French call it crème anglaise, but that's like a runnier version that you pour over desserts. Like a vanilla sort of sauce, even? Do I mean bukti? Possibly that name is... Oh, okay. Okay, we need to find out what I'm talking about. That name is familiar. No, that wasn't it. I don't think I tried that. Sweet rolls made of yeast dough. Wasn't that? Hang on. Czech sweet. Sweet. Czech sweets. Let's put it at that. No, that's that sort of stuff. I can't remember what it was bloody called. Because we went to the Cubist building for a coffee, and they did square ones there. So, obviously for the Cubist theme. I can't remember what they were called, though. They had like a little vanilla icing on the top, and... Oh, it's going to drive me mad. I'm going to have to get my wife's diary out and look it up. Those were really good anyway. Colex? No, not quite. No, not quite like that. I don't think I tried those either, but they look tasty with jam in and stuff. Getting there. Are we getting closer? We possibly are. Hang on. Let's go. Spell this right. It's not going to come up with custard. I know it's not. No, it's none of those. Oh, man. What's the most popular food in the Czech Republic? Roast pork, yeah. It's not that sort of stuff. It's, okay. Oh, hang on. 5 Prague pastries to try. I hate going on these sort of websites, clickbaity things, but let's see. Yeah, that's the Tridelnik. Mispronounced, probably, but that was okay. Strudel is nice. Those look nice, but that's not what I'm... Dovnik? No, wasn't that. That does look very nice. What is that? That's a honey cake? Okay, I missed out on that one. And Malenka. No, it's none of those. Damn it. That's really going to annoy me. Venechek. That sounds like it. Yep, that was the stuff. That was it. Those were really nice. They look a little bit like British vanilla slices, but they're usually deeper with more of the custard in. But that's what we had. I had a few of those. I can recommend those. Cheers. Thank you, True Barlow. Thank you so much. Oh, and that is the one from the Cubist building, I think. Oh, that's like what we had. Picture of Grand Cafe Orient. Yeah, that was where we went, I think. Didn't taste much... Well, it tasted nice. Didn't taste much better than any of the other ones we got, but it was a cool little thing to do. Leave it to the German to know about Czech food. I'll put this hammer away. Venechek is awesome. You have to try next time. Don't make me pronounce these words. Vetraniki? I'm not even... I know that's not right, but I need to look up what this is. Oh, okay. What's that? Is that coffee-flavoured stuff? A profiterole, cream puff. That's come up as profiteroles, which we have over here. Ours tend to look like that, though, rather than this. Choux à la crème is filled. Okay. The Could be good. Looks good. It hasn't taken us long in the stream, has it, to devolve straight into talking about food. But this is good food. Really good food. And that's one of my favourite things about going abroad, is trying the foods that you can't get in your own country. I absolutely love trying different stuff. And I always go away thinking, why the hell don't we do this at home? It's amazing. Like that Trzelnik, that sells so well throughout Prague. Obviously, tourists go there, even though it's not really a Czech thing. There is none of that, as far as I know, anywhere in the UK. So we came back thinking, well, why don't we set up a franchise or get one of these little like catering wagons and go around fairs and stuff making that? Nobody else does it. And if we didn't both have other jobs, I think we might have tried that. But yeah, it's like that sort of thing would definitely catch on in the UK. I don't understand why it hasn't progressed over here. I've given away the idea now. You watch. There'll be people watching this stream taking notes and thinking, oh, yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Oh, God, there's this as well. I didn't realise there's this extra little patch outside. I'm going to be one log short, aren't I? Which is always the most annoying thing. Sell that with ice cream for the same price? Ah, actually, now you mention that. Yes, I think I have seen it with ice cream over here, but I've never seen it served properly hot with, like we had it in Prague. Interesting, actually. My guy's totally knackered. Ice cream and Nutella, and the ice cream's not even a good one. It's hard to find good ice cream anymore. Oh, what can we craft in here then? Fish meat. Okay. So, alright, looks like this is... so they catch fish. Ah, okay. I thought that we can salt fish as well. Well, I can make loads of salted fish meat, because I have tons of salt. Right, let's put someone to work in this. This was one of the little jobs I wanted to do today. So, it's going to be Delbora. Shame I can't put Edmund. He'd be perfect at this. So she's already got some in survival, so that's good. You're going to go to work in our fishing hut. As a fishwife, I suppose. And let's give this house some instructions. Best ice cream you had was in Stuttgart. I'm trying to think where the best I've had. There's been some pretty nice ones close to us. We were quite lucky because we've got some like ice creams that are made on fairly local farms. They need fishing spear and knives. Okay, so they're going to increase that. What can we actually get? So, do we just get fish meat? They can actually make salted fish meat. And why can I make masses of the stuff like this? Hang on, so if I... no resources. Oh, right, okay. That's actually making it from fish that have been caught. I see. But if I want to just do this, I can just make fish meat. Right, got it. Well, we better get some fish meat then. This looks like they're going to produce a lot of fish per day. Look at that. Okay, let's go with that. And let me just check on the storage, because we should have a lot of fish spears in. Oh, God, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. That is some nice looking ice cream. I like it when it's served with fruit and stuff. Yeah, we've got, there's two companies close to us that are really good. There's one called Brymore Ice Cream. It is actually sold nationally, I think, as well, but the farm is close to us. You can go to the farm, And you can pick out from, like, there's one of 40 flavours and stuff. Then there's Archer's ice cream, which is a similar operation. And they're both really nice. If you get your favourite flavour, of course. So I think they're going to be... This is now put to work properly. So we've got that done. She should be coming to work somewhere. I was going to just check the storage, wasn't I? Just to make sure we've got enough spears, fishing spears. I think I had my workshop crafting them. We definitely have knives. That's good. Yeah, that's okay. So we've got 2 in stock, and I think we're going at 1 per day on that. So that's nice. Let's take a little look at my cherry trees. Look at these. Are they growing? Slowly. So I can go and put... don't really know what to do with all the hens. I could go and put another 2 houses up over near the sheepfold. And I want to make that into like a little hamlet looking thing. And we're going to put a wall around it and stuff. I want to put fences around here as well. Let me see what type of fences we've got. We've got the wooden fence, the log fence, the stone fence, well, the stone wall, as it's probably better known. We can't do that yet. We can put the palisade. That's probably a bit much. But logs we could do. A log fence. I don't know that we need to put log fences around crop fields. I think wattle fence should do. We've got stick fence. What does this require? Does it say? Let me just see. Put one in. That requires... There are hang on. Let me just do that. I can't see what I'm doing. So it only requires sticks. Okay. So these wattle fences look quite good. Let me just destroy that. I think I'm going to put some wattle fences around these fields. Let me get off this mode before I absolutely trash something important. I can put them around the orchards as well. It will make it slightly awkward to get around. That's the only thing. Let me go and get some sticks, because I want to make this place look a little bit more habitable. And we should have a lot of spare sticks. Doing nothing. 565. Don't even weigh that much, look. I can... Wait, what am I carrying that's so heavy? Torches. Wooden bowls. Right, put those back for now. And take... Yeah, take 500 sticks. We're not going to need that many. I mean, hell, we better not need that many. Let's put some fences around places. Let's make it look like we care. Like these strip fields down here. We can put gates on. We can do this. We've got a... This is actually a... Is that one field? Unploughed, requires fertilizer. This is one field. Okay, well, we better not do that. I need to see where the edges of the field go, don't I, if I'm going to do this properly. Hey, Poetic Wine. Shocked? Shocked? What are you shocked about? This isn't a road, is it? Right, let's put this away before I do some damage with this thing. And we're going to go for fences. What have I said? The language. What did I say? I said the H word. What did I say? H word? You got me worried now. So we'll put a fence down the middle of this. Give me the second letter. Give me a clue. So we'll build that one out there. Hot burning place. Hell? Just giving me a hard time. You did have me worried there because I don't think I ever use language that would be considered extremely offensive to any one person or class, culture, or race or anything, but if I have said something by accident or mispronounced something, it is always possible. There was a computer game where one of the voiceover things or one of the sound effects really sounded like one of the characters was shouting the N-word. And like, you had to listen to it a few times and you think, well, they're not, but it really does sound like they are. So, should we put a gate on this side? We better have gates, actually. Let's go for gates. We want the stick gate. The wattle gate. Yep, I'm going to buy it. The wooden gate. Now, just go for a wattle gate. Just buy it. We can rotate these a bit as well. I need to be more precise. So we're going to have one there. We better have one on the other side, because at some point I will want to go through one of these gates. Does it just turn off after I put one on? I'm going to regret doing this, aren't I? When I come charging in at speed to try and do a massive build. Wattle fencing. How close can we get to that? Stretch it up to the gate. Take it from this side. We can never get too close to this one. Stretch it over there. And if if I find this too annoying, then we will we'll not put any more fences and gates up. We'll just go free roam. You're in the army for 20 years. Do you really think you get offended easily? You will hear everything in the army. Some of the best insults known to man come from angry drill sergeants. Woohoo! Let's do a big fence down there. Link that one up. They don't have to be perfect. All right, let's see what we get from that. Nope, we want this. All right, this is actually going to use quite a lot of sticks to do. Twitch doesn't like the name of the island your wife is from. Does it like auto mod it out? Not that I don't have auto mod turned on my channel, by the way. Trying to think what island that could be. It's surprisingly labour intensive putting this fence up. I can build a house easier than I can build one of these woven wattle fences. Still, it's found a good use for the myriad of sticks that we've got. It looks quite cool, doesn't it? And that is us exhausted. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me just check. So we're looking at building technology, which is currently at 3,500 with 1,500 to go to there. So by the time I've done this, 3,581. Let's see if it goes up from there. She's from, oh, I see, Negros Island, and it gets modded every time. I haven't actually heard of the place, but I can totally see why that would get modded out. It is unfortunate that it's funny with some of these auto modding systems that they'll pull out words that have legitimate uses, and then not ones that didn't. When I was studying arboriculture, I was in college for 2 to 3 days a week studying it, and we had access to the college libraries. And they had these filters on, so you couldn't look up any sort of shopping sites, which was a real pain because we were looking up like places where we could buy climbing equipment and chainsaws, just checking out prices, because there was a few of us, say, they're starting up our own businesses or buying our own work gear. Couldn't view a single one. They wouldn't go through the college's IT system. They were blacklisted and firewalled, blocked. However, you could access any porn site in the world with no problem whatsoever. which led to some real funny situations, as you can imagine, as we're all sat there in the library, one lunchtime, and one of the lads says, I can't get this computer to log on properly to whatever he was trying to do. He said, I'm off to go and get someone to help. So he walks off. While he's away, me and the lad sat on the other side of him said, pawn site? Pawn site. Reached over to his machine, tap, 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 tap. Sexypost.com or whatever it was, I can't remember. Yeah, and then, of course, the screen had gone blank by the time he came back with his IT assistant. He wiggled the mouse. Ta-da! That was brilliant. But, yeah. Well, a stupid IT system, though. Absolutely useless. Looks like I better go and get that extra food. And this is going to be the last day of winter as well. So what have we done? We've managed to build a fishing hut, an extra house, which has given us room for another lady to come and live with us. I don't know if I'm going to get around this. This does look nice, actually. Especially in winter with the snow and stuff and a fully worked over field. This does look really nice. But I don't know if I'm going to get around it all. It's slow going. Eat that. I better go and get some more food as well. And I better change my timber people. If I'm going to put these everywhere. And this might be the secret to getting the building XP up. Let's make the whole place look nice. Benches, seats, tables, and fences. Does that work? It does. By the way, folks, anyone looking at picking up any cheap games or looking for some bargains, Steam obviously has its Halloween sale on. There's loads of games on there. Also, check out GOG. There's a link in chat at the moment. Nightbot has conveniently put it up there. And they have a good discount on as well. And I earn a little bit from any purchase as well. But some of my star finds on there, not really Halloween-related games, because I'm not a big one into horror films, but horror games even. But Kingdom Come Deliverance with all the DLC, so that's a Royal Edition. I think it was down to 11 quid on there, which is a hell of a good price for what it is. It's an outstanding game with hundreds of hours of content in. So that's a bargain. Witcher 3 is obviously there, the Game of the Year edition. And then Witcher 2 was about £1 or £2. These seriously cheap games. There's some good quality stuff. And if anyone has any recommendations for any good horror games, not that I'm likely to buy them because I'm not really fussed, but feel free to drop them in chat. Other people might like playing spooky games at Halloween. Remember a secondary school kid told to look up Holly and Ivy for Christmas in IT, came up with pictures of 2 sex workers, Holly and Ivy. There's a place in Prague called Tankovna Karlin. It was also a place you ate at. It's like Mark says, all food was good in Prague. It was. I don't think I had anything that I didn't like the taste of. The beer was okay. And that's the least positive thing I can say about any of the food and drink in there. I didn't try a lot of it. I was advised by someone I know who'd worked in Prague a lot, don't pay more than 40 crowns for a beer. I think that's what he said. Anyway, so I stuck to that. I did find a few places. And I went with the brands that people said to go and try. But Czech beer is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's kind of like similar to what we call lager here in the UK. And I'm not a big fan of lager. I'm more of like a real ale sort of drinker. Not that I drink it very often, but that's the tastes I prefer. But it was a beautiful place to visit. I loved the city, loved the food, loved the people, loved the architecture. It was really nice. No worries, Gartak. I might run out of sticks going down this last side here, which I will be shocked at, because I really didn't think it would be so intensive on resources to build a bit of fencing. Now, I've never been to Berlin. I've never been to Germany, actually. We were, when we went to Prague, just before then, thinking of going to Germany for one of the Christmas markets. And I remember I'd seen an advert, like, the year before, and I was even thinking of buying it a year before as, like, a surprise for my wife's birthday, because her birthday's in December. I saw this advert for a trip to Prague, and I thought, you know what, let's just take a look at that. And because with the flights and the accommodation and everything, it was going to be about half the price of going to one of the German places. I thought, yeah, let's do this. This will be fun. And it really was. It was fantastic. But we do want to check out some German Christmas markets too. But that's a trip for another day, I think. I think they're basically the same. All sounds good then. Yeah, it was nice. I mean, we liked all the mulled wine and everything, and the hot apple drinks. There's just nothing not to like. You can tell that I'm a man who likes my food and drink, because that's all I can remember from the trip. That was my focus. I think I'm going to have just enough to do this. Yeah, food is always the focus on trips. That's the thing to go for, right? Not the little crappy souvenirs that they sell to tourists. The best souvenirs are carried home in the belly, I always say. Well, I wouldn't have thought it, but that took nearly 500 sticks to create that field. That was a lot of effort. I think it looks quite nice. It definitely looks like we've added something to our landscape. We've got orchards. We've got a fenced-in field. We'll do some more. Oh, this is convenient. I do need a wash. Looks good. It does look good. We'll try some different fences. I know they're expensive to unlock with the things, but we'll try some different ones. It'll probably take me a long time to build up the resources to get the rest. Let me go on those wood sheds, because I think we've overdone the plank production a little bit. And knowing what we're on now, I'm going to put the planks down and the sticks up. And I'll do it on both. I'll just switch it by... No, we did have a lot of planks coming out there, didn't we? And also the weight limit is getting obscene, so... Yeah, put them down by 10%. Maybe more. Oh, no, we wanted firewood going up, didn't we? Right. Put them down by another 5%. And the logs down by 5%. And put the firewood up as well. Because we've had a bit of a switch around, and I suddenly think I'm not producing enough firewood. So, planks down to 20%. Logs down a bit. See, logs are fine, because I can make whatever I need from them if we're short, so... But I can't turn a plank back into a log if I need one to build or repair a house. So we'll put it that way. We've got the firewood going up. And we'll see if that's enough. Yeah, the stone walls will look nice. Looks like I have too many days every season. I like the amount of days we've got, actually. It gives me stuff to do. I enjoy it at 5 days. I think it's pretty good. Because there's all sorts of things I want to do other than just growing crops. So, yeah, I quite like it. Let me go and get some food. Do we have... We've got fish meat in there now. Okay, I'm going to go grill that. Just because we can. And... haven't brought anything else. Let me take 20 roasted meat. I'm going to probably... No, let's take some... Nah, I've got loads of these. I'll let the pears rot down. I'll take all those and eat them. We'll grill the fish meat. I can't be bothered to craft anything else just this evening. So we'll do these. I better eat these things pretty quick. And roasted fish meat. Go for it. Let's see what this does compared to just standard roasted meat. Since I have time to make fences. It's nice. I see it as downtime. I think what winter is probably the one where I do have the downtime, because I've made some buildings and fences. But when we get the harvest and stuff in, that's when it seems to go just just berserk, which is exactly what a medieval village would be. It would be exceptionally busy in spring, trying to get the fields prepared and the crops sown, and exceptionally busy in the fall, the autumn, when they're trying to harvest all this stuff. And that's kind of a cool touch to the game, because that seems to be what it feels like. That's when my busiest times are. Let me see. Shall I keep the... Where's the fish meat? What does it do? It's going to be very similar, isn't it? It's +8 food. So it's... same weight as roasted meat, but actually gives better nutrition. I'll keep that with me then, so I've got something to eat as I run around. I think I can carry that. I'll go and put the sticks and stuff away. God. It is so black inside one of these buildings. There's not a tiny bit of light leaks in